The boy was just getting sunburned in the sun. Suddenly, he became short of breath. Then red herpes appeared all over his face. The pain all over his body made him roll on the ground. It turns out that since he was a child, the boy has had a strange disease that requires him to live in a sterile environment, or else he will develop red herpes all over his body. So the boy had to live in his own little nest. When he goes out, he has to wear special clothes, wrap himself up tightly, and seal himself with duct tape. His parents try to find a cure for his condition. One day, the father inquired about a special hospital. When the boy came out of the house, he was ridiculed by a neighbor. He threw firecrackers at the boy on purpose. The boy was so scared that he fell to the ground, but his protective suit was cut open. The boy became short of breath and suffered pain all over his body. The father hurriedly brought tape to seal the cut. Then the family went on their way. Soon they arrived at the magical hospital, but the hospital was very cold and had an eerie air about it. When they entered, the attending doctor greeted the boy at the door. She reassured the boy that he was born with a congenital immunodeficiency. He could be cured after 3 treatments here. The boy looks around half-heartedly. The doctor tells him that the whole hospital is sterile and that he can take off his suit. The boy smiled for the first time in a long time and took a hot bath in the evening. But in the middle of the night, something strange happened. Suddenly, the boy hears a cry coming from outside his window. The boy went up to the window. Suddenly, the next day, the boy had his first treatment. The doctor immobilized the boy on the operating table. Then they used a special device to hold the boy's head in place. But the boy's face was covered in a red rash. An accident happened. The boy was tied to the operating table by a group of doctors. They used a special device to hold the boy's head in place. Then they injected an unknown liquid into the boy's arm for free. The boy howled in pain and a rash appeared all over his face. In a daze, the boy saw a monster in the mirror. When he tried to recognize it, he fainted. The next day, the boy woke up tired from his bed. Suddenly, he hears shouting outside. He looks forward and sees a little girl. The girl told the boy that this was a hospital for murder. No child treated here has ever walked out alive. She told the boy to be careful. At night, something strange happened again. The boy saw the mirror on the cupboard move by itself. He saw in the mirror that someone was hiding behind the curtains. The boy had the courage to lift the curtains, but there was nothing there. But when he turned his head, he saw a ghost in the mirror. The boy was instantly paralyzed with fear. As the boy struggles to climb out and get help, a big hand suddenly grabs him. It was his parents who arrived just in time. By now, the boy was in a cold sweat, but the parents agreed that the boy's behavior was due to hallucinations caused by the side effects of the drug. The boy could only talk to the girl about his problems. The girl said, "I believe you're telling the truth," because that's what the other kids said. After going to the bathroom, the boy was ready to go back to bed. Suddenly, something seemed to be tearing at his clothes. Immediately afterward, the boy was dragged to the ground by a mysterious, invisible force and dragged forward on the ground.
No! No, let go!
The boy walks down the corridor in terror. Suddenly, something inside him seems to be pulling at his clothes. The next moment, the boy is yanked to the ground by a mysterious, invisible force and dragged forward on the ground. Through the side glass, the boy saw 3 ghosts dragging him along. After arriving at a secret room, the ghosts mysteriously disappeared. The boy discovers a shocking secret. It turns out that the doctors here are not doctors at all, but a group of satanic nuns. He found the files of the children who had been treated here before. They were all dead, and they died horribly. It turned out that the 3 ghosts were the 3 children on the file. The frightened boy accidentally knocked over a cup on the floor. The noise alerted the doctors at the hospital. The doctor decided to give the boy one last treatment before it was too late. Soon, the boy was already strapped to the operating table. Just as the doctor was about to do something, the boy's mother came in with a knife. She threatened the doctor to stop treating the boy. It turns out that just a moment ago, the mother accidentally found the dead bodies of 3 children in the hospital's warehouse. The mother realized that the doctor here was no good, but the man on the side coaxed his wife to put down the knife. The man took the knife and gave it to the doctor. The man then tries to control his wife, who is going crazy. The doctor recites a biblical incantation and sprinkles a jar of holy water on the boy's body. The boy's whole body was covered with red herpes. The pain made him howl in agony. Just as the doctor took a large knife and aimed it at the boy's chest, the knife strangely stopped. At that moment, the boy struggled to break free. With a roar from the boy, everything around him was sent flying. At the end of the story, the boy burned everyone except his mother. The girl waiting outside told him that they were both sons of Satan. The 3 ghosts, who were also sons of Satan, helped the boy to escape. After this disaster, the boy, who is a son of Satan, has regained his good nature. This is the end of the movie. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.